Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Plan B Terraform. It is something like 12:24 right now, and I am leaving in like 40 minutes. So, let's do a little bit of recording. Now, last time we left off, we got trains. We made trains, we got our first line here. Look at that train doing train shit. Oh yeah, bud. But today, in this episode, we're taking out the garbage. We are doing a little bit of waste management here. The thing with the waste is the waste that we are dealing with here, right now, is metal waste, which is great, honestly, pero la problema es metal waste is steel bars, or it gets processed into, rather, nope, that is not the right thing. It gets processed into, aluminum and steel bars. Which is good, that's a great thing. Pero la problema es, yo no quiero either of those. Right now, this is satisfactory for our steel bar, and then this is satisfactory for our aluminum. So we really do not need any of this, but we still have to deal with it. So let's deal with it. What we can do for now is we can copy this and just paste it along here and just have a huge storage depot for the waste and deal with it another time, because I genuinely don't know what to do. So let's go to New Tokyo, because now New Arrakis is growing from us taking away the waste. So let's just do something similar over here, because eventually this will be very useful, I'm sure. New Tokyo doesn't have oxygen right now. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Yo tengo una idea. Let us set up a train network here. Bam. Look at that. The trucks can still go through, and this train goes all the way from down here, all the way up to here. Perfecta. Let's get 2 trains on this line. So New Tokyo now has its trains coming in. However, it needs more high-tech parts, because this is clearly not delivering the high-tech parts it needs to be delivering. However, the high-tech parts are coming from all the way down here, and this is no longer producing the volume of high-tech parts we need. So there we go. That should help increase the production rate of high-tech parts here. That should help a bit, but honestly it's not helping much, because I guess the problem is, as well with this is also supplying New Arrakis with high-tech parts, but so is this. Why does New Arrakis have 2? Fascinating. Okay, so this truck line that's supplying New Arrakis, we don't need it, because New Arrakis, for their high-tech parts, they can use this depot. I mean, it's that simple. Bada bing, bada boom. We got high-tech parts moving toward the city over here. Okay, so that should solve New Arrakis' population issues. Wow, the waste is actually pretty brutal. What can I do about that? I can use the aluminum bars, make high-tech parts, and then connect them to this road system, probably. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the steel. New Arrakis is growing, though. New Osaka has insufficient waste disposal. That might have been too many factors. Oh, look at that. Metal recycling is not enough. Bigger cities will generate plastic waste. We have developed a new greenhouse gas. NF3, which uses nitrogen that you can extract from the polar ice. Try to balance your production of SF6 and NF3 to have the most efficient impact on temperatures. So what does that actually mean, though? We have increased the temperature by 15.4 degrees. Oh. SF6 pressure, NF3 pressure. So when the pressure of, say, SF6 is high, the impact of SF6 is low. Fascinating. Plastic waste turns into polymer bar. That's kind of sick. So we have another way to make polymer bars. Baba-booey. Nope. I ran out of Depot Mark II. That's not good. Well, how did that happen? Because Depot Mark II is you. The carbon is the problem. Problem solved? Maybe? If we just increase the carbon production? Okay, well, I guess we'll see. Now we're on level 10 though. Next thing we unlock is dams and dam pumps. Wow, so we're supposed to start getting some flooding then. Yikes, that's kind of scary. Okay. Well, we need ice extractors, which needs mechanical parts and reinforced concrete. We can set that production up over here because this reinforced concrete is right next to here, which I can capitalize on this and have this guy giving me some good old mechanical parts here. Oh, chat, I'm cooking. Look at that. Extract nitrogen from ice. Okay, so now that I can do that, because this is very far north, so this little, like all the ice up here should last a while. So we just need more of these drills here. But if we look over here, I guess it hasn't been a year yet, has it? So it doesn't have data. Oh, wait, we have a little bit of data. The NF3 pressure is going up. Oh, it's rocketing up. Beautiful. So liquid water release is at negative 20 degrees global temperature. So that must mean that means it's 0 degrees at the equator. Look at that. Look at that. The NF6 is going crazy. I mean, let's go to the equator real quick and check out what the temperature is looking like. So at the equator, right now, hottest day is negative 23. Look at us. Look at the city. It's beautiful. I want to look at New Osaka. Oh, whoa. Okay, so New Osaka has some cool ass buildings because they got some tall shit going on. I don't know why New Osaka has such cool stuff, but I'm okay with it. Oh no, the waste is... Wait. Oh, level complete. Once water is flowing, it could cause some problems. Dams and pumps will help you control it. Unfortunately, it's the only development we were able to fund. Even budgets to combat global warming here have plummeted. It's not like the house is on fire immediately, some say. Look at that. So we have dams now. Space elevator? What? Construction site for future research centers? Nano research center? Anyway, problem is, this guy is very full with all that steel. And that steel we could use to make reinforced concrete. This is gonna get flooded, I just realized. That might be a good place to build a dam. because I don't want this to get flooded necessarily, being the main waste disposal area. However, that would get rid of all that steel. But maybe I should just do that for now. So let's say dams, dam element, dam pump. So there's a river that runs through here though. That's a problem, because if we put the dam here, it's gonna flood everything behind it. New Tokyo isn't growing because New Tokyo needs high-tech parts. I forgot. The high-tech parts for New Tokyo are coming from here. I might get rid of this truck line because it's inefficient. Insufficient, inefficient. Let's get rid of that. And then this line is transporting steel to the concrete factory? Nah. Wow, that's diabolical. Because this whole highway can be replaced. But, okay, and then we need the high-tech parts. Which is a bit of an issue, seeing as I can't fit that in there. I mean, if I demolish some of these buildings, I can. Baba booey. Okay, so New Tokyo should be done and dusted. In fact, one thing that I kind of think we should do is if we had a high-tech manufacturing right here outside the city. High-tech parts. Oh, we do need polymer. Okay. That should be good for that. Bam. So we have the train carrying the high-tech parts, and we have high-tech parts production here as well. I honestly might get rid of that train. Because if I have a dedicated high-tech parts production here, why would I need this guy? So this high-tech train is more than okay to be gone. The only problem is we now also need to address the steel that's here. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with all that steel. I mean, this train that's delivering steel could be replaced by a small highway. If we took that steel and delivered it up here. And it's just a small highway anyway, so, okay. Yeah, let's do that, because this guy's limited by the steel anyway. New Osaka, also limited by high-tech parts, which are being produced down here. Oh, there's just not enough trucks down here. And this guy is the polymer bars. That's right. So let's get some more drones to help out here. So this high-tech train, right, this high-tech train is going to New Arrakis. Which New Arrakis is full on everything except oxygen, in fact. Okay, there we go. Wow. The city's actually starting to outgrow the road system here. Okay, cities are getting big. We do need the 3,000 population. What are you limited by now? You're limited by concrete, because you're delivering all of that concrete. This is reinforced concrete. Oh. I think we need more reinforced concrete factories than anything around here. Oh, but this factory is not very fast. Okay, that looks good to me for now. Depots cost the same thing as high-tech parts. I just realized that. Let's have this guy producing some depots then. Because we can never have too many depots here. And I think that's, yep, that's good. Okay. Let's get the trucks along here. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. some trucks over here. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then right here we have the assembly plants. Sure. A bunch of them. Why not depots? What? How did you get set to... Here we go. Okay. So that should help out with the depot situation as well. You just need more reinforced concrete. That's the main thing. The holdup on this reinforced concrete is the concrete and the steel. The steel's also not getting delivered. The steel is a production issue. So that's completely different. All of this concrete isn't even going in there. Did I reverse this temporarily? I think that's not a bad idea. Well, concrete is plentiful. It is just the steel. That should help out a bit with the steel production. Because it is just a supply issue. We know this. Okay, that should help speed that up a bit. Then, so if the steel increases, that should increase the reinforced concrete, which should increase the nitrogen ice extractors. Nitrogen ice extraction increasing, temperature increasing. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So now populations are back stabilized. Because you're out of high-tech parts because I didn't give this truck any friends. Okay, this truck now has friends. And look at the waste management. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Wait a minute. See, we're having a steel problem over here. We have too much steel over here. We have too little over there. How long were people telling me to do this? Look at that. So then we do this guy, bring him over here, transport steel, increase your numbers. 25, let's say. Yeah, the steel should be addressed now. That was so dumb of me. In fact, now the problem is the concrete, which was kind of a problem already, but this concrete is pretty far away, and also its sulfur production is insufficient. Okay, that's something. That should increase it a bit. Can I increase it even more? I can wrap around here a bit. So that should increase the sulfur problem, or decrease the sulfur problem. I might actually replace this whole truck line with rails. Train stop there, and train stop here. Perfecta. And let's give you a couple friends. So there we go. Look at that. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, it works. It definitely works. I mean, these trucks are definitely getting plenty full, so that's fine. That works. We do even have all of this concrete production over here. It's just not sufficient enough. New Tokyo stopped growing. It's not a waste issue. Is New Tokyo just full? City waste disposal. It needs even more waste management. Wow. Okay. Is that good? 80%. 80%. Wow, we need a lot. Okay, so New Tokyo's waste disposal is hopefully enough. You're also limited by the waste. Okay, New Arrakis should grow and fix that eventually. New Osaka, I'm assuming, is also... Nope, it's limited by supply. Because it doesn't have enough reinforced concrete or high-tech parts. Hey guys, Mr. Pumpkin here, and I just want to mention that I lost a lot of footage for episode 3, or at least the ending part, because my computer ran out of storage. So I'm going to be putting out a kind of episode 3.5 that bridges the gap between this one and episode 4, but also I know that it's taken a long time for me to make this episode. Episode 4 shouldn't take nearly as long, and I'm gonna hopefully make episode 5, 6, 7, whatever comes after that. Hopefully before I go off to college, which is in roughly a month, a little over a month. So I think I can finish this series, I should say, in that time. But anyway, this is the end of episode 3, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And if there's anything else you'd like to tell me, you can tell me in the comment section down below. Or you can join the Discord, link in the description as always. And if you want to see more stuff like this in the future, then subscribe. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.